right. Welcome, welcome, and welcome, Rumble. YouTube and Rumble. Both of you, love you both. Does the game appear? No. Does it actually? Oh, no, it does, okay. But before the game, we have the Reaper.
The Reaper. Reaper Book 1, now funding on Indiegogo. Too spicy for Indiegogo. They won't show you it unless you have the direct link.
Oh yeah, you're a badass over there. Trisha got shadow banned.
Yeah. So excited. My first shadow banned book, and it's one of the most tame books I've ever written. How do you figure?
We gotta do that comic about the gay gym bros.
Oh yeah. That one will be worth shadow banning.
Yeah. Can I get some sauce?
So?
Anyway, that'll get some death threats. Okay.
At least it'll get attention.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like. Oh, did it? Oh no, I'm not muted. Ah. Okay. I watch too many streams on Rumble, so I always have to reset the mute. Okay. And we're back. Yeah, I guess this is the most recent save, yeah. So, we've managed to do a couple things. Perhaps I have... Oh, I definitely have done a fucky wucky, haven't I? Yeah, I totally have. Okay, well. Yeah. What else? Hold on. What else is on this thing that I have fucked up? I wonder. Yeah. Okay, so, but if I did it in GIMP, everything would be fine, I'm sure. In any case, you'll see what I'm talking about. When the time is right, I will reveal all. But until then, got a late night oh, well, you could already see, yeah, now everything's fucked up. Well, anyway, let's, yeah. So, I have, I guess I'll have to fix that now. So I leveled up off stream, and then I increased my magic shaping enough to make these. They can cast acid as their standard attack, and acid in this game now does like a percentage-based damage, which is more than poison, but they stack together. So a boss with a shit ton of health, best thing to kill it is one of these guys. And I also realized that this passive from Fioras is super good. I'll probably use that later. This doubles their damage at the cost of them slowly losing health, but since creations are expendable... Right, so let's grab a new creature, right? This next area, I think I want to use Volatile Thods. Yeah, as stupid as they look, they are quite useful. And I'd like to get Pyro Roamers, actually. But I can't yet. They explode when they die, and so I wonder how good of Suicide Troops those are. Probably more expensive than the Volatile Thods. But less stupid looking, so optimize where you can. Exploding boils, basically acid blood, so when they get hit with physical damage, they do an AoE around them. And then this makes, when they die, they explode, so this makes their explosion a little bit stronger. This lets them get into melee for just a little bit extra essence, so I'm going to go with that. I'm actually going to increase their health, too. Actually, I'm going to dump a shit ton of points into them, because if you just keep on healing them in melee, they destroy everything, so... Oh, and we need a symbol for them, right? Oh, what about the sword? No, that doesn't quite fit. The health symbol? No, no. Diamond. no good, right?
Mm.
Not a diamond kind of guy. A skull? That seems kind of morbid.
It's so edgy.
An X? Nah. A shield? Well, I'll be shielding him. He won't be shielding me. But lightning bolt? Nah. Acid doesn't quite. Oh, perfect! A burning star.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
Much like.
There you go.
The Patricia's thing. Anyway,
Bernie
I'm gonna.
Star Comics from BernieStarComics.net.
Anyway, as you can see, I saved it. I edited the thing in MS Paint, and as you can see, the transparency has failed on everything else because I did Paint instead of GIMP. So I'm gonna close the game. Oh no, you can't see it. Sorry. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. So the transparency has failed on everything else that the picture is. So it's one image that contains a bunch of different pictures, or a bunch of different symbols. And I just edited it in and then saved it. I'm going to have to use GIMP so that it's not, terrible looking. But for now, I'm just going to close the game and then replace the original file back where it belongs. Because, But in the meantime, Trisha, tell us who's your favorite character in Reaper? Never mind. Tell us what a Reaper is.
Do I have to talk?
Yes.
Maybe next time.
Okay. You heard it here, folks. Don't buy the comic. It's no good. And there it is. Okay. Yeah, anyway. All the transparency came back. So. I will at some point replace that symbol, though, because it looks very... this is the one I was replacing. It looks very feministy or like BLM-y, so. Is a Reaper some kind of soul gatherer? Maybe a demon killer? All good theories? We'll never know. So yeah, I'm gonna make a nice tanky suicide troop for the next area. And I think I'll just live with what I have. Let's do that. 59 essence is a shit ton. So I leveled up, I leveled up once on stream and I didn't spend it, and then I leveled up once off stream and I spent both at the same time. Basically, I went into magic shaping so I can get these guys, and then I bumped up essence mastery, and I think that's the only thing I had points for. Oh no, I increased spellcraft too. I think I'm going to do that more, because that also gives you more essence, in a way, because it gives you a refund of 3% of the cost of your regular spells, and then increases the chance of using 2 spells a turn by 3%, so what do I have, like 12% chance of that? Pretty okay, and then also like a tiny buff to all spells, and I kind of am using all spells. But yeah, a Reaper is kind of similar to like a Dark Souls character, where it kills creatures, gets the souls that they have harvested for his own, and then sells them. Although I think other Reapers like eat the souls to get stronger. Guy died of some valuable stuff. Yeah, it's weird. Javelins don't have any value in this game. I used to sell javelins. Oh fuck. let's not put me into harm's way. Do I want this guy to go in there and die? I mean, better he die than everybody else, right? Throw that on him. That's the thing that makes him do extra damage at the cost of... Hope Reaper's lead is the one that eats souls. Well, we shall have to see.
You have to buy the comic to find out.
Yes. So you got double cast, so I'll run him over here, and then move you into harm's way, but it's okay. So with the double damage, these guys do a nice chunk of damage now. Pretty decent. Nice and hasted. Oh, you can't hit that. Oh, you can hit that. Nice.
Oh, you know something, Adam?
What's that?
The microphone is behind the TV.
Oh. That would most likely help. How's that audio now? Although
I'm surprised people could still even hear you.
Oh, hey, it's Zero Chill. What's going on? What's this game about? So, you play as a... better picture of him. You play as a Shaper, a member of a sect of mages that can create and modify life. And so I have made these creatures here, and, you know, they do what I tell them. What do you get? Oh, so acid is 15%. I wonder if I could, like... It won't tell me what poison does unless I get poisoned. But I am curious what the percentage is. So... Yeah, I guess it just straight up doesn't matter what I do. Cool. So, yeah, everybody got trashed in that fight. I think I'm just gonna... go, like, rest. Usually I hate to be the guy who's, like, resting mid, like, dungeon, because I feel like it kind of breaks the immersion, but in this case, everything's been abandoned for... I'm on an island that has been, barred, so... there was research being done here, and then it's dangerous research, as it all turns out, and, they have decided to ban all access to the island. I crashed here, so not intentionally entering the barred island, but possibly still a crime, we'll see. Now, everything's been abandoned for super long, so there's not really any reason not to go rest when I need it. Because everything kind of vaguely is bubbling over, but not, like, super immediately. I can't enter here, can I? It used to be the Shaper himself, like your character, had to be next to the door for it to open. But... So these are all buff spells. I don't know what protection does. It seems to give you some kind of protection. I don't know what War Blessing does anymore. It used to be extremely noticeable. I haven't really noticed it doing too much. And then the other one I have is Essence Shield, which is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. It's 20 to 40 turns of duration, and each turn of duration is a point of damage it absorbs. So, it has synergy, finally, with Blessing Magic, because none of the other blessings really get stronger as... Because points in Blessing Magic give 8% longer duration, but none of the other blessing spells get stronger with a longer duration. They're just something you don't have to think about rebuffing as much. So this pink stupid thing, he has acid blood and explodes when he dies, making him the most horrifying shock trooper imaginable. And this worm shoots poison, this worm shoots acid. This is a fire AoE Velociraptor guy. Oh wow, this is like super easy. Let's not. Okay. Yeah, because if I punched him, that would be physical damage, and then his acid blood would spray everywhere. Because they have that's the same creature as me. So we're in an arena which has been banned in the Shaper Empire. You're not allowed to have creatures fight for sport because it's inhumane. I think that is kind of weak. I don't know. It feels like it shouldn't really matter. And it's a good way to optimize your builds, right? If you test them by having them fight each other. But what do I know? This was an auction hall. Shapers would buy and sell their fighting creations here, a grim reminder of an unsavory past. Making creations for sale is strictly illegal now. If you make it, you're responsible for it until it dies or is absorbed. That second policy sounds fine. Because people buying creations means that they're not skilled enough to make them, right? And then that would imply you're probably not capable of handling it. Plus, it breeds competition. Everybody would want to make strong creatures so they could show off and have them do stuff around the house. So it kind of necessitates people getting more skills. So this is a new item, Splitting Thorns. It's a cone attack from your Thorn Batons. Thorn Batons being I probably have some in my junk bag to sell. Yeah, they're like wands, but they shoot out thorns, which are grown for the purpose of reloading the wands. Mop. I thought it was a wand. I was excited for more loot. Ooh, Shaper Records. This item, they claim like someone's collecting it, and there was someone collecting it in the second game. I don't know if someone's collecting it in this game. I actually haven't run into any collector NPCs, so I don't know. But those sorts of items, when you hand them in, you get experience and oh fuck, yeah. So this is what I used to call a Glock, but since there's a gun called a Glock, now it feels inappropriate. It feels like it should be Glake or something, because that's not a word. But oh, they have resistances. I didn't know that. Look at that. Anyway, I don't know how you pronounce Glaahk, but I guess I'd still say Glock. When they attack, I don't know how it works now, but what used to happen is they would reduce your AP, as you can see over here by my character. It used to cost 5 to attack, and if you attacked, it would end your turn. So you do stuff with your other 3 AP, like move, or it's also 3 AP to use an item. I thought it was a fine system. Now they've changed it so that every attack or every spell costs 9 action points, so more than you could have in your turn. And when you haste, it doesn't add any action points. It adds a chance that your attack won't cost 9, it'll cost 5. So then you could attack twice or do 2 actions or something. Let's do Overload. Yeah, I figured he'd kill that guy. There we go. How much duration do you have on this? 25? Sure. Send you in there too. So it used to be creations would gain their own experience. Now they do not. So you're no longer losing the experience you would be investing in your creations if they die. So they have become much more expendable than they once were.
Hey, Marshall, welcome to chat. Says yes, more dinos.
Oh, you like dinos? I'll have to make more of these guys. So, these guys, as I said, have acid blood, making them dangerous to explode next to me. But fortuitous to explode next to the enemy. I was not ready for that. So even if you get the haste thing to trigger, it doesn't let you use your remaining 3 AP for movement. Mic much improved now? Yeah, well, it was behind the TV, so it's, yeah, amazing that you even heard it.
Yeah, you just forgot all about it.
Well, you forgot all about it, too.
I mean, I wasn't looking at you.
Okay.
So, there's that.
Sure.
I mean, should I remember to remind you all the time you have to put the mic on the desk?
I mean, no, but we're setting up the stream together.
I don't know. I usually just set up the title.
Okay. I guess can't refute that. If you just normally don't do stuff, then I guess sure.
Salty.
Yeah. Oh, they don't have acid blood. I mean, they do explode, I bet, though. So unfortunate that he missed, because if he hit, he would damage the guy next to him, but he missed. Yeah, punch him. Oh, that was stupid. I should have punched him. God damn it. Because this guy does magical damage in melee, not physical, so the acid blood never triggers. That is a funny excuse, though. It's like, well, I normally don't do anything. Or I normally don't help. You shouldn't expect me.
I suppose I normally remind you because you always forget.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Set the mic up
Zero
or whatever.
Chill says, cool, in the game I'm making, you do a lot with robots and modifying, customizing them. I bet it's kind of like gene splicing, etc. in this, but with mine it's like matching different components and firmwares.
That does sound fun. I've always thought a game where you like can mix and match components of like a mech sounded pretty interesting. In general, like thematically, I'm not super into like robots and stuff. Do one of those. So this is Leap to Target. It's a mutagen, as the title would imply. That lets you teleport to target for 6 AP. So you could theoretically teleport to them and then hit them, like follow-up. And when he hits, he can daze them. There's a chance for it. And if he does hit them with a swoop, then they miss their turn, like if they get the dazed effect in addition to the regular hit.
Marshall says robots are best. Best bots.
Yeah. This is 30% damage reduction, because I want to use this guy as like a melee guy instead of a ranged guy. And then this is the aura that causes guys nearby to take damage. I think the Cryoas are just sort of conceptualized as a melee creation, whereas the Fioras don't have these things. They have innate haste, which you could use in melee, and then ability recovery, which would be nice on the Cryoa for the swoop, so you could attack twice every turn, but I'm gonna get the Cone of Fire and Overload, which causes them to degrade from like having too much power or whatever, but double their damage while it's in effect. And then this is 5% extra damage, so just do that. And then I'll get a Attila with innate haste. It's only like 2 extra essence. So when you make a creation, you're investing your essence into it. Essence is a secondary magic resource that you use with most spells except for the basic Fireball, and I think there's some other spell somewhere that doesn't. But essentially, you can only get the essence back from resting in a town, so it kind of limits your duration in a dungeon before you have to return or use an item. So you don't want to have too many creations, so you want to balance it with against like the spells you have and stuff. I absorbed the suicide pink guy because I think I'd rather have a longer lasting guy, because it doesn't seem like the suicide guy is great if I'm getting pounded by physical damage, but I'm not really. It seems like mostly Glocks and Artillas, and then the few physical guys I do run into, I feel like are pretty weak, so I might as well just shoot them dead. I like how your creations here are full of special effects, attack effects and stuff. They used to not be. In the original version, it was just, they attacked. There wasn't a lot of complexity. And the creatures, like Pyro Roamers, they explode when they die. And they do a high amount of damage at range, too, if I remember correctly. That's a weird thing to balance, though. Anyway, these used to not be used because when they die, they're getting experience. So you want to have as few creatures because they're splitting experience with you, and then you also don't want ones that die, etc. So, yeah. But yeah, to expand on that with the robots, I like mechanized things, but I don't really like the idea of like AI, or like I don't like the quirky like robot characters or whatever. They do not get me super excited.
They should be strung up on a cross.
Yes. Yeah, so let's put Essence Shield on the Fiora. And I don't know, can you hit from here now? Okay, I'll just skip your turn. It's actually not bad if he goes into melee, but let's just scooch you up here as bait. And then hopefully by the time they get to you, they're not using... Oh, maybe I should have moved you further. Let's see.
Yes, Red Wolf says, robots, yes. Robot characters, no.
Fair. Do one of these. Oh, he was hasted. Okay.
Marshalt says, robots are a reflection of ourselves. They represent our hopes and dreams, be they good or bad. I think you're thinking about children, Marshalt. I think you're confusing the two with each other.
Yeah, I mean, technology represents our hopes for the future. My hope for the future is that we don't have filthy clanks all over the place. Yeah, no. Fucking clanks. No.
Clanky dankies.
Yeah, no. In Deus Ex, that's the slur for people with cybernetics. But I find it to be such a fun, like, it really feels like a real like slur. Like it has nice phonetics to it. Air shock crystal. Oh, shielding spores. I saw this in a merchant's shop. I am so goddamn out of inventory space. I don't know how, like, do people just use shit tons of, like... Okay, so crystals are worthless? They don't need to be in my inventory. They're just for selling. I just don't use, like, items very often, so my inventory is, like, packed. I guess because stuff doesn't disappear from the floor, I guess I should just be shoving stuff on the floor. Oh, can I equip this? Can I put this item into your pack? Okay, so this... So wands don't get equipped now. Can't equip this item. What do I... Oh! Oh, there's a wand... What? What do you mean can't equip this? What is this? This is an outline of a thorn baton. Can I... Oh, fuck. Can I equip a thorn... Oh, I can't take stuff out of my junk bag while I'm not in a city. That's right. Lamb. Oh, one of the robots, four-legged thing like the dog in Fallout, helps you on stuff, but with the right firmware and aftermarket parts, you can transform to stuff too. Quadricopter or light cycle, like a Tron light cycle you can ride around. That sounds fun. Yeah, like a utility bot that transforms. That could be cute. I did like Edie in, or I guess it's Eddie in, yeah. In Fallout New Vegas. That was like a fun character. The sounds and stuff were quite like expressive, and I thought it was cool. Okay. The dog robot identifies as an attack helicopter. Excellent. Oh, interesting. Oozing belt. -2 to my endurance and +2 to creation endurance. I have a similar one, which is -2 to strength, -2 to agility, +2 to strength and agility of creations. So the oozing belt is something I would definitely use paired with the suicide guys, because the more health they have, the more acid blood they have. The more acid blood they're pouring into enemies. So I guess the fiery wand... I wonder if it loses value as you use charges. Like, can I sell it for full price after I use all but one charge? A cone-shaped attack is a decent idea, though. What do I have here? Affects an area. So is that to say... In the old game... There were no AoEs like this. Hello. There are no AoEs like this. It would all be cones, and you couldn't see the cone. You would target a specific enemy, and if there were stuff like adjacent to it, it would also grab that target. If robots ever become sentient, they'll think robot is a slur. Listen.
There is no proof that robots even can become sentient.
That, and also, if they become sentient, my concern will not be with what they think is a slur. It will be with what is the most lethal.
Unplugging.
Just triggering a solar flare. Okay, so I need the oozing belt. Iron breastplate is neato if I really need to avoid getting stunned, but I kind of feel like I'm never going to use this piece of shit, so I'm going to throw it in my junk bag. I haven't really dealt with too much stunning. I've dealt with a lot of getting murdered, but like 10% hostile effect resistance probably is more generally utilitarian. I guess if I was facing something that stunned the shit out of me, I would, like, re-equip stuff to deal with it, but...
Zero Chill says, most lethal, probably DU rounds or some kind of thermite injector. Just give them all lithium batteries and then they'll explode on their own.
In my game, that'll be like a cross between a sledgehammer and a syringe. That sounds pretty fucking metal.
With a fusion reactor, hell yeah. Nuclear fusion.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You liked Cleo in Fallout 4. Yeah, I know a decent amount of people did not. Um, Heard her described as being girl bossy because it was like a female robot. I don't I think I mentioned it before to you, but the grounded Commonwealth thing, they took out the Cleo robot. They replaced her with a male Assaultron. They replaced all Assaultrons with a more male looking robot.
Cool.
Because they thought it was kind of weird to have like a bunch of robo girl bosses running around the Commonwealth. But
maybe at some point we should specialize in just doing like super based mods of games.
There's not too many super duper based mods of games out there. Not that they don't exist, but
yeah, there's a whole website dedicated to base mods.
Yeah, basedmods.litho, and then there's also RPG HQ has like a obviously, as you might imagine, an RPG website, mostly like old RPGs, but they have Mod HQ is like also on their site. About 100 coins. It's pretty nice. Holy shit! Oh god, there's a nest of fucking Artillas over here. Jesus. I guess neat change that they made. In general, gotta admit, I kind of hate the new way that AP works, but I like this. Cure you can now use with a heal because it costs 6 AP, so you still have enough to cast a spell even if you don't get the haste thing to trigger. If you do get the haste thing to trigger, it like doesn't help you at all, which is feels not super fun. Can I pounce from here? Nah. You get acid. Oh, perfect. Can I reach you? I can. So I only use 2 AP, so if he does get haste, then I get 2 attacks. But he doesn't. Fair enough. Now movement is much less like hectic because you have so much AP to devote to movement. If you're just gonna like lithium batteries equal doom. You know, I don't know why everyone's gotten so cozy with like lithium batteries.
Cheap. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can't hit from here. I'll just end my turn, not waste any more essence.
It seems really easy for society to just like get comfortable with something as the norm, even if it's bad.
Yeah. And like that extends to like even smart people. Like this guy's dazed, so he'll skip his turn as long as I don't damage him. So he's got poison and acid. This guy is definitely gonna die from acid at 6 health. I'll try and lower him to see if he dies on his turn.
Like plastic water bottles. Taste bad. It's bad for you, but
Yeah.
we just accept it as the norm. Receipt paper, just like chemicals through your skin, but it's just accepted as the norm. Super cheap. So
yeah. Like my dad's a smart man who's also an idiot. He was like a chemical engineer for like 40 years. He he retired as a director. He's like got all these awards and patents and stuff. He's like, although I guess smart man, I guess part of that is also like what does he get for saving the company like literal millions of dollars? Like he like this the CEO of the company like calls him and is like, wow, great job, you're an asset to the company, and it's like, but he doesn't get those millions, right?
Right, yeah.
So it's kind of
really get much from it.
That kind of is a thing on its own. Oh, there's a guy over here. But yeah, he's like totally cozy with lithium batteries, and like he was charging a lithium battery overnight, and I was like, you can't do that. Don't do that. And I like put it. I was like, if you're gonna charge, it has to be on something that's not flammable. But he was like, I don't want to be inconvenienced and do something safe so that we don't all burn to death.
Hey, who doesn't want their McDonald's French fries with a side of biphenyl A? Yeah.
Also,
Funny thing about McDonald's, you know, in their salt packets, you know, the free like condiments, they just put sugar.
Oh yeah, John was talking
sugar
about
in
that.
The salt packets.
He was like, you know how many ingredients McDonald's salt has? And I was like, I guess you're not going to tell me it's just salt. He's like, it's 3 ingredients, which is way more ingredients than salt should have. But they have like an aluminum additive to keep it from sticking to itself, which is, I guess, important. Like at my college, the sports bros would wet a fork and then like put it over the holes of a salt shaker, and then they would get the salt to cake and block the holes of the salt shakers. And this doesn't just extend to the sports bros, because like I remember a guy was explaining that the sports bros did this, and then he did it, and I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, I don't know. And it's like, I don't know either. He was did I not? Oh fuck! Why does that not mean? Shouldn't combat start? Fucky wucky. Let's run over here. Unacid myself. Oh, can we swoop you? Fuck, he died. I knew he was gonna explode and cause me problems. Oh, hasted. All right, double blast. All right, is anybody else around the corner gonna cause me issues? But yeah, people get like really comfortable with like lithium batteries and stuff. I don't know. Kind of stoop.
Yeah, well, it's difficult when you don't have another option, I suppose.
Just a bit of grease on your fingers raises how much your skin absorbs BPA by like 1,000% or something. Yes. Wet. If your hands are wet, you absorb more BPA into your hands. Yeah. I mean, I try to avoid plastic stuff that has BPA in it. I do a bunch of 3D printing, as you might already be aware. I don't know if the package got to you, but the only thing that's truly normal anymore is widespread lunacy. I mean, I don't know. I found it's pretty normal to run into people who don't like Clown World. This seems like an ominous room. I see a big platform over here. There's a cave entrance just northeast of the arena. You recognize the massive creation standing in the entrance. You shudder at the realization that you might have to fight it. Then, silently, head bowed, it turns and walks back to its cave. What's the creation? I recognize the creation? What was the creation? Oh, that's just another... Oh, fucking... Shoot him. These guys explode, so I don't want them near me. Good, good. Fizzle. What do we do? Yeah, I'll do one of these. I'll do a little bit extra. Well, who cares? It's not like I'm like gonna be trapped in here. Just return after I run out of essence. Nice. Can you shoot from there? Oh, you can. Look at you. Okay, I thought I was about to level up. Oh no, I need like 200 more experience. Blast you. No, blast you. Even out the damage. What we got? Let's pounce you. Ice breath you. Acid you. And acid you. Even though you're dazed. And finish it off with a nice cone fire breath. Got him. Ooh, stairs. This is new. You know what I mean? Like this wasn't, I don't think this was in the original game. I don't think you could zone, like you could change zones like that. Very exciting. Ooh, what's this? Costs 2 living tools. It's pretty cheap, but I'm still gonna save scum. See what I get. Oh, there's a servant mind in here? And canisters? Do we have an intact? Oh, we don't have an intact canister. Now this is very interesting. I suppose I should just... Servant mind. Janice looks up at you with watery, unfocused eyes. Shaper. Will focus. What? Who are you? It drools, head slumps inside. It is conscious, but there aren't many thoughts in there.
Well,
Awake mind! You speak with the authority of a shaper. Your sharp voice penetrates to some deep level in thing's mind. There is a sudden drastic change. The servant's mind focuses eyes on you. It stops drooling. When it talks, its voice is calm and clear. Yes, I am here. I am here. I am Janice. Yes, I remember so much.
I am Janice. Yes,
The glorious experiment was a success. Glorious experiment? That sounds dire. Yes, it is. Shaper Janice, doomed, sick, dying. When Susi Island was abandoned, he saw my chance. He let his body die in the chaos, but his mind, his thoughts, and memories, in me, Janice lives again. Oh, God. Oh, boy. What was the mind's name? It is not important. It was only a creation. What happened to the servant mind? The mind is gone. Only a body remains as a shell, a container for brilliant Janice. Who is Janice? Me, I am Janice. He looks down at his useless forelimbs. Not a good home, I suppose, but better than death. I am Janice now. The experiment worked. Experiment sounds like an abomination. The other shapers agreed. They would have stopped me, but in the chaos, I
Totally successful experiment. No need to ask any questions.
I take back my most effective attack against robots suggestion. I forgot about stairs. Hand sanitizer, awful stuff too. Definitely raises that absorption quite a lot too. I kind of figured it would, but I mean, hand sanitizer. Oh, I gained 35 experience. Was that for opening the door, or is that for convincing him with leadership? In my experience, it's the leadership things that give tons of experience. Hand sanitizer is pretty useful, especially if you're touching gross shit and you're away from a sink.
Although all it'll do is like get rid of the bacteria,
which is enough most times.
I mean,
hey Gabe,
you know, it won't like exactly clean off the dirt or the shit or whatever you touched.
Okay. Tell me about this place. Janice blinks frames the ruin. It looks around. It is an arena, the Susi Island arena, renowned far and wide. Though it moves its head around, the hat remains securely on. What's with the hat? Useless question. I am not sure. It may have belonged to me in my earlier forms. It a totem to help me find my way back to myself. What happened here? Creations fought for sport. We watched and gambled. I gambled. I remember. Uncertainty, victory, and loss, excitement, the stuff of life. I remember. Arenas. I need your help in the arena below. Oh, this ruin, probably rogues. Sorry, I'm not myself. Mine giggles, but slicks on. Can you help you? Can't help you. I can barely stay like this. Okay. Arenas are forbidden. They are? Well, I can see many years have passed. I'm sure rules have changed. But they closed the arenas? Why would... Her glar glar RR. The mind's eyes have glazed over again. It twitches in its tray. Eventually the mind regains control. What? I am back. What? Okay, I have another question. Tell me about Sushi Island, I guess. General, but... I don't know, it's been a long time. You revived me. You seem capable. I'm sure you can work it out. Okay, thanks. Trying to escape. Can't understand it. Seems like a dump. I would... best option. The mind's speech became incoherent for a bit. Janice doesn't seem to notice. Glorious experiment. Who is Janice? Explain more. Janice. I am... what is happening? Surface mind begins to moan, twitches, loud spasms. Where do you go? Okay. That was useless. Basically, open this door. I want the items, bitch. Maybe there's like other items that belong to Janice somewhere else that would make him more coherent, and then he could give me things. There's nothing in here, right? Yeah. Oh, a desk. What we got? I should take these, because these are a collectible, I think. Sheet of paper has no value, okay. Okay, I'll explore more of the arena. Maybe he can do something for me. That would be useful.
Hey, you're a honeydew?
Hey.
You didn't miss too much, so no worries. We were just talking about robots and all of these stupid things that we just accept as the norm.
A lot of bacteria is fairly beneficial, though. Not if you touch your eyes. I can fucking tell you that. Not if you're trying to avoid pink eye. So I see that guy over there. Discipline wands are so fucking based. So the discipline wand only... Oh, this is... They've changed what it does. The discipline wand used to be specifically damage to creations, like artificial shaped things, and they would do a catastrophic amount of damage just to creations. So then later there's like a rebellion between the creations and the shapers, and whenever you find a discipline wand, they're like these green things, and it was always like a ass ton of damage. I just liked carrying them around, but I always felt like it was cheating to use like items. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking...
That is a thing specific to you. It's funny because that rubs off on me, like when you're watching me play a game, I feel like I can't use items.
You can use items. When I'm watching someone and they use items, I'm like, man, what a great way to play. If only I could do that. Because I saw someone playing like Link and they were, was it Zelda, and they used all these items, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh.
They seem very useful, these item things. If only I had some that I was able to use.
Marshall says, how do you keep track of all the numbers and stuff in games like this? Shit gives me a headache.
How do you keep track of all the numbers and stuff in games like this? You don't, really.
I certainly don't.
What do you mean by, like, numbers and stuff? What do we mean? You, like, kind of... Well, this game is kind of not that complicated with numbers. In a way. Maybe I should have more creations, because I'm using a lot of essence to get around, but if I had more essence just in creations statically, maybe I wouldn't have to return... Oh, is this a splitting baton? A spray baton! Oh, look at that. See, this thing gives me anxiety to invest in missile weapons, because there's no infinite source of missile weapons, because everything is... fixed. There's no respawning anything, so you can't farm for more ammo. So this would, like, I don't know. This would make me anxious to use. Super
Marshall says
interesting.
like +2 on weapons or whatever.
Well, all you think basically when you're playing a game like this is it better than what I already have?
Yeah, like what is more?
And then you only ever compare it to the last thing you had equipped. This game is slightly more complex with these belts because depending on what kind of creations I'm using, I would want to give them different buffs. So if I was using melee creations, which I'm not and probably never will, I would use this one, the sharing belt, because it's -2 to my strength, -2 to my agility, but +2 to their strength and agility. Whereas this one's health, so I'd use that for the suicide ones because that would give them more acid blood. Oh, and see you later, Zero Chill. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you enjoy your soap.
And you can get soap too at stonecleansoap.com.
Yeah. But also, something that helps me organize in these games is thinking that I'm playing a specific build. So right now I'm a shaper, and so anything that doesn't have to do with shapers, I should not prioritize. And that helps me kind of focus what I want to have. Okay, let's rock and roll. Can I, like, get over here and then blast you? And are you in range? Because if you are, that would be nice. Good. Keep him from stun locking me. Get these guys. And what are we working with you? Definitely can't AoE them, right? Yeah, but maybe regular shot? Not quite. Fucking overload. Overload's fun. Can I hit you? No. So I'll just move up. Take the acid off myself and off him. Acid you? Are you already acided? Acid him again. Fuck it. Take you. Can I move 2 and then get in? I can. Okay, so this has the... So if this hastes, then... Nah, but it didn't. Okay, that's fine. They'll die of their own, like, acid stuff. Need to stop him from running rampant. Oh, there's more in this cage. Shit. I didn't notice them. Okay. Guess I'll heal this guy. And then shoot him. Nice bite. Let's see. Acid that nerd.
Yeah.
Almost. Almost within 2, but within 5, he's... If he gets hasted, he won't get an extra attack. Unfortunate. That guy's gonna die in his turn, yeah. And we level up. I wonder, can I open that door? No, I guess not. Blast him. Oh. Can you get over here? No. Oh, there's a canister in there. Ooh. Ooh. Forbidden powers. Beyond my control. Yes. Oh, hey, Sketchy Drawer. I'm not being diabolical. Don't mind me. Welcome to chat.
Yeah, welcome.
We're only using Shaper just how the council intends us to.
We're just chilling as we do of every stream.
Yeah. Yeah, chilling. I don't know. Heal you. Heal you. Can I get in there? I can open all these cells, I get more stuff, right? Thinking maybe I should be going back, right? Because I'm kind of low on essence. Got like, what is that, 19 essence? Oh, that's actually plenty. It looks like low because I'm such a Giga Chad shaper with my massive pools of essence. But 19 is a lot. What we got in here? We got like stuff worth money. Venom Baton, Splitting Thorns. Okay, so just like items in there. Rocking Retro Games, same, started playing 3DS Pokemon games. Don't tell me the 3DS is retro. Is it really? Jesus Christ. I thought the 3DS came out like this year. God. The fucking Game Boy SP feels new. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The 3DS feels... Oh no, what's the DS feels like it was the recently new thing, and the 3DS still feels like the most recent Game Boy.
Gabe says, well, it is discontinued now. Think online services are shutting down for it the end of the month. My goodness.
This is a control panel. Like all Shaper controls, it is a shaped plant growing out of a sturdy tube of metal and stone. 7 wooden controls emerge from the branches. There were other controls, but they rotted off years ago. You poke one of the controls, it is frozen in place. The controls must not be receiving energy. Leave the controls alone. Okay. What do we have here? Repair power spell. It is active, but has come unhooked from the crystal fibers supposed to be powering. Use the spiral again to attempt to connect it. A living tool will be required. What about you? Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Your skill is insufficient to repair it. Did that consume a living tool? No, it didn't. So I don't have enough mechanic skill to turn these controls back on. Do I invest my recently acquired level up into doing that? Mayhaps. Could also get like 12 more essence. I want to throw a pointed to spellcraft. It's such a nice skill since it boosts everything.
Mm.
So maybe I'll well, I guess here's the question. If I boost mechanics by 1, is that enough? Skill is insufficient to repair it. I don't know if I'm like willing to expend more. There are items in the games that will increase your mechanic skill, so part of me is like, maybe I should be waiting until I find one. But generally I finish these games with a ton of extra living tools, so... Oh, I guess the question isn't living tools, it's like... Oops. It's like just raw mechanics. It's like skill points is what I'm concerned with, I guess. I could do 2 levels at the cost of 2 per, so it's like sort of cheaper. And then still have 1 for spellcraft. But how important is it that I get these cells open? I don't know. I guess I could like check and then load. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see.
So Adam, Read any good manhwa lately?
I'm like going through one that has like kind of my skills insufficient to repair it at 5 mechanics. What the fuck do you want from me?
Shameful.
I wish you could like hire humans and stuff, like have companions. The one time they did companions in this game, it was the worst. Geneforge. Geneforge 3 is like everyone thinks it's the worst game. And I gotta say, I played the second game and I was like, so this island concept, great introduction, I think. Maybe I'm biased just because this is my first game. The second game, I think objectively is the best game. But they continue this idea of shaper independence and shaper rights, and like shapers being sorry, not shaper independence, creation independence, and like creation rights, and like how shaper bad, and like, oh, like creation should have equal right, wah, right? And gotta say, I don't give a shit. Oh, it's a battle alpha. That's like, what am I? Oh, sorry,
I
did you?
have no sense of self.
You stand before a battle beta. Sorry, it's a battle beta. I can't tell because everything is.
Fucking beta.
Yeah. It towers over you, an enormous, lethal wall of muscle. Battle betas are shock warriors, destined in battle to be the first creatures to crash into an enemy line. Though it is clearly in peak physical condition, its face bears an expression of doubt and confusion. It leans against the wall, quite upset. It looks at you, doesn't seem surprised to see a shaper. Oh, shaper, greetings. I, Prav. What should I do? You are a rogue! Where did you come from? Who created you? I was frozen in mine? I was woken by mind. I was told to slay all who come, but no shapers. I have doubts. I look for shapers to guide me. Now, none. I come here and wait. What mind woke you up? It was Janus in tower in arena. I went to it, asked what to do. It was confused, gave no help, told me to go. What sort of doubts do you have? I am made to kill. I will kill, but kill who? Not those wanted by shapers. Kill those bad to shapers. Who are bad? Who are good? I do not know. I want to kill. I do not want to kill. Perhaps years of being frozen on this island have damaged his brain. This level of introspection is very unusual for a battle creation, and undesirable as well. So, what is in this area? Many rogues. Okay, so if my leadership is high enough, he'll join me, and then he doesn't cost essence, so he's like a less expendable creation. Sometimes when you'd find characters like this, they would be good to keep with you because they don't cost any essence, and you'd have access to a higher level creation earlier. To be honest, I'm not like super enthusiastic about this like semi-rogue battle beta accompanying me, but curious if it works. I do not know. Shaper, I want to kill. I assure you, you'll be fighting the enemies of the Shaper. Come with me. It shakes his head, afflicted with some strange form of apathy. Even your command doesn't budge it. Looks more miserable than ever. Fine, just stay here. Okay. So what's in your chest? He doesn't care if I take it. It's all just food. Food and stuff I can't sell. Dried meat, mug, okay. So I guess I'll remember he's there. When I'm like finishing up the game, I'll go and kill all the, before I get on the boat, I'll make sure I kill all the rogues and stuff. He will be one of them. But for now, it's not super important. If I need extra experience or something, maybe I'll kill him for it, but... Oh, another creation. Weird. Did I not get experience for that? My experience 11,821. Let's see. Why does he not give experience? Does he have to like... Oh, it's just weird. Maybe because I leveled up, I'm like outside of a threshold for gaining experience from them, but that shouldn't be, because I was just gaining like 20 experience for these guys, so they should all theoretically be leveled quite high. So, because I was getting 2 experience from guys before, so the threshold should definitely not be like 14 experience or something. Must be a bug. Because there are creations that don't give experience now, so they might have just put the wrong one in that spot. Like a creation that comes from a landmine or something. Western Mines. Now, I don't know where the cockatrice research is supposed to be, but I believe the northeast is the forbidden... I think this cave right here is like what I'm looking to get into. So I wonder if I should be trying to go north. Can't go north from this map. I think I need to rest, right? Get my essence back. Oh, and there's also this boss to beat. I was going to save that for stream, so I guess I'll do that now. If I can beat her, that is. It's quite tough. Suicide Thoughts won't do anything super useful. I guess I'll drop a fat save over here. These guys will be key because she's got like 1,000 health. So 15% of 1,000 is a shit ton of damage. So I'll go for that. Attacking her outright would be easier, but it feels kind of cheaty, so I guess I won't do it. Also kind of wonder if it wouldn't be... Meh. How much essence do I have? Got 78 essence remaining. I think probably an Artilla with the cone attack would be kind of nice to get acid on everything. Such a cozy stream, I like it. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's a... Yes. Thank you. I'm glad to provide a cozy stream. What's this? This costs 4 essence? What a ripoff. For 5% damage? Oh, everything is expensive because he's a higher level creation. Okay. Okay. It's 24. 54 essence is more than... I think I want to have like 30 essence for the fight. That's more than I would probably use. So let's make something else. Kind of feeling like I need another Artilla, probably. Only 13. Not too bad. What do I have left? 41 essence left. Granted, this lady uses like shit tons of AoEs, so like how safe this is, I don't know. If I could stun lock her with a cockatrice, that would be ideal. That's also super expensive, so I don't know. No. No, we'll try that next, maybe, but if this doesn't work. I think the damage is probably gonna come out of the Artillas, the Searing Artilla and the Artilla. For 6 essence, just having a Thod out there doesn't sound bad. That's the max creations you can have. Is it also 8? Yeah, well, 8 with you. That was the old limit. In the modern era, they probably shouldn't have a limit like that, but, you know. What am I gonna do? Alright, so save here. I'll put Essence Shield on Fiora. Essence Shield on you. Okay. Position myself like where I would be for like talking to them, because that feels fair, right? Put you next to the Glack. Put you away. Put you here. Activate overload. There's a lot of AoEs that pop out in this fight, so like, I don't know. Stick you in this corner. The Thod. Interpose you with the Thod, I guess. Oh, and I should probably cast a Essence Shield on myself.
Sketchy Jar says, there's a storm in my area, so much wind. You can hear howling outside, but it's nice seeing old school RPGs. All I knew about RPGs as a kid was things like Toontown or Wizard 101.
Alright, now the real challenge is exiting combat and talking to them as fast as possible so my buffs don't run out. Ooh, okay. You enter the center of the research core and meet the bunker's prisoner, a goofy-looking bitch with an elephant nose. Oh, sorry, paraphrasing. She sits still on a wooden chair, sipping tea and staring straight ahead. The servile is bundled in a heavy robe and is very still. In fact, everything in here is very still. Something in the air dulls all sound and thought. You are finding it hard to concentrate. Her voice, when it emerges from her hood, is flat and utterly emotionless. I am Ouroboros, greatest of the Ascended. I will speak with you now before my glorious emergence. She sips her tea. I came here to kill you. Ascended Ouroboros begins to gather her energies. Time grows very slow. You feel like you are moving through molasses. You struggle to concentrate and break free. Of course, This is the test I have been preparing for many years. Before we begin, I have a question. Who sent you here? So Ascended Alonso did send me, but yeah. I mean, what am I gonna lie to you? I don't give a shit.
Your mama sent me.
O Alonso was a friend, and Cessina, all the others, lost through a mind's trickery. I will kill you, then I will kill Alonso, then our tragedy will end. You're just another rogue. We will be rid of you. Ascended Ouroboros rises. We will see. Come, let us decide who rules the new age. It'll be me.
I don't need anything else.
Okay, so the Thod did exactly what I wanted him to do, and that was to soak a shot. Now, we've got a bunch of acid lying around from that AoE. If these curing spores can hit everybody, that would be great. Well, there's only... Yeah, I need it to hit this guy. If it hits this guy, it's a bonus. Oh, you know what? I don't... it's probably out of range over there, so I'll just use Cure. And then... I have another spell I could cast. Realistically, am I going to... I mean, if I dazed, that would be fucking incredible, but I don't think that'll happen. It's worth a shot, though, isn't it? Well, I guess I should see... You're not going to get dazed, right? Your mental resistance is 85%. But you... 65%, okay. It's probably not going to... Okay, no, nobody's getting dazed. All the buffs I need are on. I could cast a spell to poison you, but I have minions for that. I think what I ought to do is probably actually just cast a second cure on this Artilla so I can get another shot out of them before they get killed. Because if I don't, on their turn, they'll die. Okay, so you've become terrified, but I can cure you on your turn of terrifyingness. Unfortunately, this guy's gotten terrified. He has a cone attack, which would be very nice. So I want to hit Ascended Alonso. Or not, sorry. What the fuck is your name? Ouroboros. Ascended Ouroboros. We'll just pretend it's not like the snake thing. Yeah, so you... If I can acid her, it's 15% of 1,000 every turn. Kind of fucking nice. The Drakon and the... I mean, both of these things have to die, right? They're both super dangerous. So I want acid on all of them, which is why I want the cone attack. But as you can see, it's gotten delayed. So I guess start with you. Fuck. Alright, now... This is just raw damage from this cone attack. Most important is that the Glake dies, because that will stun the shit out of me. But at the same time, you know, it's probably more important that Drake dies. Because that's cone attack damage, and I don't feel like I'm not super vulnerable to cones, so... Do you have, like, fire resistance? I should have checked that. No, you don't, which is stupid for a dragon, but whatever. Okay. You are not acided. It would be good if you were acided, but you're not acided. Let's move you back one more. Can I poison you? Okay, you are poisoned. That is nice. You are within, like, danger zone of AoEs, so I'd like to have you not be in danger zone of AoEs. There. I want both of these guys to be poisoned, obviously, but... Oh my god, I forgot. You have the AoE thing. Poison on both. Nice, nice. So let's hit you then. Nice. Poison on everybody. Works out. What did you cast? Alright, let's do Curing Spores, because I could cure you of whatever the fuck that is. And you have like a million conditions. Nice. Now. Honestly, it would be nice if I could cast, like, Stoppy Stoop on you, but... Alright, I used an item. Everyone proud of me? Okay. We're gonna use Major Healing Spores. I'm gonna use a second item.
Whoa.
Going wild.
Come on, buck wild.
Can I, like, swoop the fuck out of you? Okay, well, we tried. You have poison on, but not acid. I'd like this guy to stop being terrified, because he has an acid cone, which would be nice, but... If I could get acid on Ascended Ouroboros, that'd be an assload of damage. An assload of damage. Ideally... Oh, what? You're out of range now? Okay, well, let's see. Let's shoot you. Cool. You have poison on you. You have poison and acid on you. You just have poison. You only have one turn of poison, so it's better that I dart you with this, I guess. And you don't have... Yeah, you have cooldowns on your abilities. Extra lame. So everybody's poisoned. So this is just tagging on like a tiny bit more damage. And where do I want the tiniest bit of damage? Let's put you over here, because I don't care if you get 2 shots. I want you to be like in a relatively safe place for AoEs. I think I want him to be outside the door. You have 3 turns of poison, so I guess you. Okay. What are we looking at as far as like effects on people? What does it cost to use an item? It just doesn't say. There are buffs I could be rebuffing, right? Like, there's no attack buff on this guy somehow. So he should get healed for sure. Maybe what I do is I move over here. Try and not be a super delectable cone, and then heal with the spell. Yeah. She looks down into her wounds with fascination. It has been so long since I received a new scar. It is time to stop toying with you. I must now exercise control. Okay. No. Yeah. You could use some acid. Haste it. Nice. Are you acided? You're not acided. Nice. Acid. Perfect. That'll do a lot of damage. You got poison, you got acid. But extra damage on you. Extra damage on this guy might cause him to die sooner, but it kind of... it doesn't matter super much. Isn't Ouroboros the snake that eats itself? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if you already read that.
That's fine.
So I want this guy to die, but I think like a tiny tick of damage isn't gonna like make the difference. And it'll make him move forward by 1, and that might just be oh no, it isn't. Okay, so yeah, that wouldn't be in range of the AoE, so I'll do that. 21 damage. That's a nice amount of damage. Oh, and I got hasted. Okay, so Yeah, let's try and kill that guy. Jesus Christ. Okay, I was in range of the AoE. It was wrong. Okay. And I died. Alright. Do I have like more items I could be using? Got healing spores, shielding pod. I have shielding spores. Ability shielding wave. Shielded. Okay, so it's the same buff that I'm casting. It just. I've got a poison and acid resistance for my creations is probably more valid. That's fine. Sure. I do have skill points I could spend. I probably should spend them for this fight. More essence is like semi-tempting, but not really. What's his like defense looking like? Okay, so you have all the defense you could get, basically. You won't live through a turn, so the 6 essence that's in you is more than enough of an investment. I will, I guess. I should probably get this on both of them. The acid spray and the fast recovery. And in total that's like 8 essence. This is an okay investment. That leaves me with 27 essence. Not amazing, but I could also get more essence? What do I get for that? 12? It's kind of a lot, actually. It's kind of a lot of essence. Maybe I should be getting more essence. I was thinking maybe spellcraft, but in this particular case, I don't really know if spellcraft is as useful as just more essence. I kind of have enough to be fine. What did I have? 27? Yeah, I have 27. So I kind of already have enough to do everything I want, although more essence is always good. I mean, it opens more doors for more powerful creatures, so overall, it's what I need. Spellcraft is very tempting because it boosts everything, but I don't know how much of my, like, spell casting... I mean, I guess the major benefit of spellcraft would be just to have spells be cheaper so that I could be more efficient and have more essence, but I could just have more essence. I think after the price goes from 8 to 9, I'll probably just do spellcraft for the rest of the game. But for this level, we're going in. And you know what? I'm actually gonna buff leadership too, because that is for conversations and also 2% plus to my creation's mental resistance, and they could fucking use it, as it turns out. All right, so what's my? All right, I'm gonna use a cheat so that I don't have to like walk super far. Because I already used cheats to respec, so if it disables my achievements, I fucking don't care. Yeah, so that would be. It's just if I went and rested and came back, that's what that would do. So that I don't have to like walk super far, just faster this way. Now, I kind of feel like every single person should get an essence shield if I really want to get through this. Yeah. I'll just do that. I have the essence for it. I'll just fucking do it. This is just like more health on top of everything. I'm not going to put it on the thought, though. Okay, I'm out of energy. This is fine. So one of the Artillas is not going to have the shield, which is the valuable one. Oopsies. Oops. Menu. Yeah. Okay. So I will position myself here, this guy here, this guy, tuck him in over here, this guy over here, get that overload started. You, where do you go? Over here, you, over here, I guess, and then you, yeah, all the way outside, so you're safe. You interpose between me and the boss, and then that's kind of it for my positioning. So came here to kill you. Came on my own. I'm not sure I believe you, Shaper. Shapers are full of lies. It doesn't matter. You really believe you can kill me? Yeah. You're just another rogue. I'll be rid of you. Come, let us decide who rules this new age. Okay. So get your opening attack that's totally fucking fair and balanced. Cool. Now, I mean, there's no move really aside from healing the Cryo. They didn't open with their big acid attack, which kind of feels... It feels like I'm cheating because they used something that is obviously worse, but what am I going to do? Like, tell them how to play? So, we'll roll with it. Icy Crystal. Right, use an item. Makes sense. Can I blast both of these guys? I can. The cone attack from the dragon is probably more dangerous than the stun locking. Wow, that was terrible. Can I stun a Glack?
A clack.
A Glack. He was not stunned. Chomp. Okay. Acid spray. Hit both of them. You got acided, which is super valuable. Now he's got the... yeah. He's got the health degrading but more damage thing. Oh, nice. Extra attack. Critical for 75. Jeez, that's nice. Are you in range? Ooh. Let's assume he's in range. Acided, nice. You need poison on you. Oh, I have an AoE with you too. Now, the important thing is you get hit. Yeah. It's a nice like 200 damage from all those things. Can't even enjoy it because they, as soon as their turn starts, they like run around and fuck you up. But that was pretty good. So I'm in range to heal, but the tank kind of needs a healing more. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Oh, but I'm poisoned. Does that matter? %5 of my health a turn? I don't even have that much health. Who cares? I'll probably live. We'll heal you, and then... nice, hasted, and then I'll heal you. But I'm out of range. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Unfortunate, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, I don't know why that's like that. You're poisoned, acided, poisoned, acided. You're nothing. You need all the statuses. Essence is at 9. No, you know what I'm gonna do? Put Essence Shield on something. Probably me. No, I guess... no, he'll have plenty of health. I am probably more in danger. Okay. Looks at her wounds. I'm done toying with you. Okay. Exercise control. Great. So actually not too bad. The phase 2 AoE is fine. How dangerous is it stepping in the room? Can't be any more dangerous, right? Because the phase 2 AoE has already happened. Another cone? Okay. Stunned and then... Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead.
Damn. Pretty dangerous.
Interesting. I was messing around with this before, and if you attack the minions, she doesn't defend her minions. There's no cutscene thing where it goes like, you dare attack me, and then everyone turns hostile, which I thought would happen. So it makes you feel like you're supposed to like be super close for this, but it would be optimal if I didn't have to be.
Just a time check, by the way. It's 12:50.
Okay. I don't know if it'd be better to just stick all the worms like outside one door, so then they're all like it feels like cheating just to try again without changing anything, but I do kind of think it doesn't really. I do think I'm not really doing anything wrong. I'm just kind of like getting unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, that is a thing that can happen.
Also, I've got a lot invested in the Fiora for like not a ton of benefit. They did like 100 damage, which I don't know. They did okay damage that one time, but then they that's like all they do. They don't last very long. Maybe I should be investing more or not having them. What's their health? Yeah, I mean, they could be as tanky as the Cryo. Well, not as tanky, because the Cryo has 30% damage reduction. before. Do you two share the same taste in games? Trisha hates games like these.
Oh yeah, I'm already very dead in the brain.
Yeah, she does not like isometric RPGs at all.
Also, I'm not a big fan of strategy games.
Yeah. Trisha didn't even like RPGs until I don't know. I got her hooked on some RPG. Maybe it was like Code Vein. Yeah, I think it was Code Vein. It was the first time you like felt the joy of leveling up and getting stronger.
Is that classified as an RPG?
Code Vein, yeah. I mean, there's some people who would be like, it's not a.
Souls like would be like its own category.
No, it's an
not
RPG.
Too much role playing in there, you know.
No, but it's. I mean, there's probably the most in actual Dark Souls, because your character doesn't talk and you don't know anything and everyone's just making shit up. You know, but no, that anything where you level up and get experience is like considered an RPG. There's people who would say like a true RPG involves, you know, less of a polished kind of experience and more stuff that you're sort of imprinting on stuff. But
I think I played Fallout 3 before that.
I don't think so. I know you've like experienced.
I've also played dating sims. Those could be called RPGs.
Well, you are playing a role, yeah. No, the real history of it, I think, is like you've played Skyrim, you've messed around with like different games, but it was after you played Code Vein that you managed to tolerate leveling up, because we played X-Men. No, yeah, we played X-Men Legends together, and I was controlling the leveling up in that, and I was like, you know, turbo autist, like it has to be like optimal, right? Like I was picking all the level ups for all the characters, and Trisha hated it. She hated me leveling up. And then even in like we played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, and even at that point where you could respec, so I was spending skill points very fast, so I was like not super stressed about it. It wasn't like taking me a while to decide. Trisha hated that too, and then I believe. Right. So from Trisha's perspective, it always took a while, right? She's super impatient for like the leveling up.
Well,
but
yeah,
once,
because I'm just sitting there.
Sure, but then once Trisha played Code Vein, she got much more like she understood the joy that is getting stronger when you put points in the things. So at that point, stuff like sort of changed a little bit, but you know. In any case, I think. I think exactly what I did before is probably the answer, other than maybe running out of essence from doing all these buffs, or running out of energy, I suppose. I don't know. It's also like the wands, right? Not that much damage though. It's only like 40 damage compared to. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll just be a little bit more conservative. You get an essence shield, I get an essence shield, and by my intense mercy, you will too. I'll even put in enough points that you might live. Yeah, it's like 50% more health. More? Like 60% more health. And then I'll stay here. You will occupy the Glack.
The Glack.
You you go here. You go here. You go here. And you go here. You go here. And then I will actually add another essence shield to the mix there. And I'm going to go through another turn wasting buffs to get people out of range. Go there. Activate your buff now. Okay, get you slightly further. Slightly further. And that will be the configuration. Came here to kill you, came on my own. Another rogue, I'll kill you. Okay. So I got stunned too. Missed my turn. Okay. So you do not have the cone attack. That's fine though. Need to hit you. Why does nobody have hasted? Did hasted really run out that quickly? Why do some people not have the buff? Seems bizarre. Okay. With like 2 squares, I'm not gonna get into range, but maybe it's worth it to acid them both.
Sketchy Drawer says, haven't played many games lately. The last thing I've touched is Jurassic World Simulator and a horror flash game. Red Wolf Corp Revamped says, I hate RPGs anymore. All it took was finishing Fire Emblem Awakening on hard mode, and that's about it for me.
You're not poisoned. Okay, so I'm gonna risk this guy's doom by entering the room where the AoEs exist.
Gabe says, dig JRPGs more, like Fina Fantasy IV, which I've been replaying lately.
Just got unlucky that time.
Red Wolf says, Xenoblade Chronicles is amazing, but it's so long, and there are some things you have to do before specific points in the game, otherwise you have to go back. Yeah, that can be pretty anxiety-inducing, for sure.
So who's got the cone attacks? You don't. Move you here. Move you here. Don't have a cone attack. I'm gonna stick you all the way back here. Oh no, cone. Changed my mind. Cone attack is gonna go back here, and then non Cone attack is going to go over here. Cone attack goes here. You're going to go here. Let's have you... stand here. That's fine. You are going to go over here, actually. You are going to go over here. Activate overload. Going to tuck in nice and safe over there. Going to tuck in nice and safe over there. Safe. Safe. Does anyone not have an essence shield? Oh, I don't have one, and I need one. Okay. And here, yeah. Let's get you nice and safe. Now, with that, we enter the fight. Came here to kill you, came on my own. You're another rogue, I'll kill you. Okay. Okay. Oh, the slowed spell must be what is...
Slowed mode.
Yeah. So how much essence do I have? I'm gonna drink an essence pod, I think. Yeah. Because I'll probably need it later. And then I'm gonna put another essence shield on the Thawed. Now. Get a nice acid on you. How are we looking with this AoE business? Not that much damage, worth it to be safer. I'll just be safe. I'm gonna risk you to get a nice acid on these two. Need an acid on this guy. You don't have, you have acid, no poison. Are you in range of both? Okay, you are, so. Nice. It's not really worth getting in there for the cone, so we'll just do a single target. Okay, you got fucked up. Fair. Now... what does this do? We got, hold on, where is it? Rack. 15% minus chance to hit, 15% penalty to damage, 24% chance of losing each turn. Pain in the ass. Then this is stunned, so he'll skip his next turn if I don't remove that. So, not that his turns do anything, but sure. add a tiny bit of damage to the damage we got. How's Hasted looking? Okay, so Hasted is going to run out sort of soon? I don't know. I could buff everyone with more haste, I guess. I mean, there's nothing else I could... Oh, I could put another shield on the Cryoa. That's probably more important. Missed. Okay.
Not getting too lucky.
Okay, so he's got poison, no acid, so creep up with this guy and try to acid him. Acid resisted buck. This guy's safe where he is, I believe, so... Can I move back and still hit you? I can, so... Try that. Okay. Nice damage. Nice safe damage, most important. So he's got poison acid. Is it... Oh no, I should back up considerably, I think.
Honeydew saying, now that's what I call a zap.
You've got poison, but only one turn of it. Move back one and... double misses, fuck. King, the Drake, is at 120 health. 20% of 400 is not quite 100. So he needs a tiny bit more damage to die. So let's do this. And miss. Fuck. Okay. So people are alive. Solid. Let's scooch over here. Get our major healing spores. Look at me using an item. And then heal this guy so that he can do more damage later. Okay. Now, I have 4 turns of Essence Shield remaining. Is there anyone that needs more Essence Shield than me? This guy is getting targeted by the Drake, but that's fine. I don't think I should die. Might be biased. But let's just put that on me. Let's not be stupid. Okay. The Artilla. So he should die on his next turn. No, he shouldn't. He should have 6 health after his next turn starts. So a tiny tick of damage would be great on him, but I'm going to get it... I'm going to try to get acid on this guy. Acid is so much damage. 15% of 1,000 is a lot. So hasted, I have a chance to deal slightly more damage. You're already acided. Any damage on this guy would... Yeah, that positions this guy, he's going to die when a turn starts, because he's got poison and acid. Poison's 5%, acid is 15%. 20% of 400 is... He should die. Now this guy...
Gregory asking, did you know the remake of Geneforge 2 will be released this week?
I did, but I didn't know. I was like, I randomly felt like playing Geneforge 1, and then I saw the news and on the page, and I was like, what? He's continuing the remakes? And I was like, oh shit, it's like gonna be this month or whatever. So I'm excited for it. I gotta say though, do you play these games, Mr. Gregory the Octopus from the Seas of No Reason? Because I really don't like the AP change. I know it's like I think it's the same way in the Queen's Quest or Queen's whatever the game is where your mom sends you to go start a colony. Double misses. Fuck me. Come on. Oh, the quadruple misses.
My goodness.
Is it safe to walk like in the room before phase 2 has started? It's not. I know it's not. I want to do it. I know I shouldn't do it. Gonna do it. That extra 5%. No, it's not smart. I shouldn't do it. Let me just like lay more damage onto this guy. Back you up. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Okay. A turn exists for me. Can I get some curing spores? Holy shit. Get all that acid off of everybody. And then there's really nothing else smart to do besides major healing spores, right? Hey. Relax. Why are you starting a new turn? You just had a turn. What the fuck is happening? It's time to stop toying with you. I must now exercise control. By the way, what language is Generiung? Is that like New German? Oh, fucking damn. Dazed. I die, yeah. Unlucky.
Alright. I do
Yeah.
have to sleep,
Okay.
I must say.
Okay. Well, anyway. That's a stream, folks. Don't forget about Trisha's comic book funding now on Indiegogo.
Yeah, we'll kick some ass in Geneforge next time.
Yeah. In any case, you guys have a fantastic evening, and thanks for hanging out. It's been great. Happy to see a new face in there, Mr. Gregory.
Chill times tonight.
Especially if you know anything about Geneforge, I won't be alone. It feels like I'm part of the Illuminati. Like, I randomly will like encounter people who have even heard of like spiderweb software. Like, I think like Dakota Mouse or something was saying he played like one of their games a million years ago. But anyway,
You gotta find all the autistic people.
Weeper.
Yay.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys being here. It's been real. Yeah, and we'll be back probably not tomorrow night, but maybe. Who knows?
Oh.
Could be.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Everybody.